All right, you guys, if you are a social seller, if you are showing up on social media, you're not really sure what to post, or you're not getting the response that you want, meaning you post and there's absolute crickets, this is the video for you because we are going to dive into what the heck should I be posting in social media that not only sells my products, but grows my audience, engages my audience, and like basically gives you like a circle where you can show up, be yourself, share the things that you care about, and also sell your freaking products that you believe in. And here's the thing, you guys, I want to set the stage, because you probably started your social media platforms for your friends and family. You probably started them, to connect with people that you once knew in high school, to share your kids as they were growing up, to share maybe a book or two that you were reading. So I want to reframe the way we think about social media. You can still stalk your ex-boyfriends on social media if that's what you want to do, but that is not what we are going to show up and post about. We're going to share our lives. We're going to be intentional with the content we put on there. No, no, no. We are not going to transition into 100% selling. That will detract people from following you and engaging in your account. But we're going to weave it in a way that feels both natural and genuine, and honestly will make posting fun for you. Because I can tell you, when you're having fun on your social media platform, the people around you are going to feel that energy, and they're going to be naturally drawn into your account, and they're going to look forward to what you post. And quite honestly, your friends and family and your audience, even the people that don't know you, they can sniff BS a mile away. So make sure that the things that you are sharing are things that you genuinely care about, want to talk about, and absolutely believe in. So, how do we make this simpler for ourselves? How do we start spinning in circles? How do we stop hearing crickets when we show up and we post on social media? Number one, you want to basically, what I want you to do inside your own personal brand, and if you haven't learned about building a personal brand and why you should have them, make sure that you check out my YouTube video that deals all about getting your personal brand started. I talk about the two different ways that you can actually build a personal brand in there. And I think that'll be really helpful for helping you kind of get your brain around what your personal brand could look like. So dive into that if you haven't already done it. But if you have, then what I want to talk about in today's video is content pillars. Essentially, what the heck are you going to post? So I want every single one of you to have what we want to have, maybe about 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 content pillars. These are the things that you're going to share. These are the things that you're going to talk about. Okay. And I also like to have personality pillars. These are the things that make you you, that you are also sharing. Now, here's the difference between content pillars and personality pillars. Content pillars are more about your personal brand and like the value and the things that you share, you educate, you entertain on. They're more substantial, a little bit meatier. However, over here, we have our personality pillars, and our personality pillars are like the things that we share about that like relate to people on a human level. So for an example, I share social media tips. So that lives over here in my content pillar bucket. And I share other tips for social sellers and network marketers that help them build their businesses. I share these on repeat every single day so that social sellers, women in business, women building online business, network marketers, they follow me and they get value from my account. Now, I am also a human. I'm a mom. I'm a hockey mom. I love watching TV. I love reading. Like, I have other hobbies and things like that. And those are the things that I share over here on my personality buckets. And you're probably like, well, friggin' Lori, I don't want to be posting all day, every day. Where the heck do I put this content? Now, you're going to be a little bit strategic, right? And I want you to think about your different social media platforms and how we use them. And I'm going to give you like a little bit of top line tips around that so you can start to wrap your brain around where your content pillars show up versus where your personality pillars show up. And I also want you to understand how they play together to create your overall content strategy and how they will allow you to sell with ease online. So let's tackle Instagram first. Your Instagram grid is for strangers in your world. They are for the people that are going to fall in love with you, buy your products, be obsessed with your personal brand. So your grid is all about your content pillars. It's all about pulling your ideal audience in so that when they land on your Instagram grid, they know immediately this account is for them. So that, my friends, is all your content pillars. Now, when I say that you probably want like 2 to 5, honestly, if you have like one platform that you deeply believe in and one subject, one topic, you could absolutely have one. That makes sense too. It's just kind of like, you know what do people get when they come and they find you? What are they going to learn from you, or what are they going to get from your account? That's what we consider your content pillars. Okay. Your content pillars will likely also show up on your personal Facebook profile because remember, we always connect our Instagram creator account to our personal Facebook profile when we're building a personal brand because we want to kill two birds with one stone. We post on Instagram, it goes directly over to your Facebook. Bada boom, bada bang. It makes posting so much easier, you guys. And whenever we can work smart, not hard, that's what we want to do. Okay. So also on your personal Facebook profile, because we want to be like, honestly, your personal Facebook profile mostly probably has your friends and family, customers you've met along the way, people you've met through your business. That's typically where your personal Facebook profile lives. So one piece of content comes directly from your Instagram grid that is meant to kind of build your own personal brand. And then one other piece of content is going to go on there in a day, and that is going to be a more engaging piece of content. And that is pulled from your personality pillars. So maybe you share something about your family, maybe you share something that you're reading, maybe you share a personal like story or where you ate for dinner that night, whatever it is. That one post strategically is meant to drive conversation and just like bring people into your personal world. At the end of the day, we are building personal brands. So in order for your brand to be personal, you're gonna have to share little bits of your life. People are gonna need to feel like even if they've never met you, like they know you. And we do that through our personality pillars. Now, let's talk about your stories, okay? Because your stories, you guys, is where even if they have kind of found you on Instagram, even if they get like they're there really for the value that you give through your content pillars, your stories is where they get to know you. Their stories is where they like start to like form that know, like, and trust with you, and where you like actually bring them into your world. You go face to face, you go live, you chat with them every day, you show them what you're eating for breakfast. Like maybe you do a demonstration of you using your products and like show them how they're showing up in your everyday life. So your stories are going to be a combination of both your personality pillars and your content pillars. And remember, your stories are connected on both Instagram and on Facebook, meaning you are like hitting everybody through your stories, right? You want even people that have never met you to feel like they are a friend of yours, right? And I find this so much fun. After building an online business for well over a decade, I feel like there's so many people that I've never been in a room with that like I know all about their family. I know what they like to do in their spare time, and they feel the same way about me. We formed real relationships. And this is really the foundation of a social selling and network marketing business, relationships. Everything you do should be based on building and like maintaining and growing and nurturing those relationships. And that's how when you show up online and you post, people will start paying attention because they care about what you have to say. They love the value that you share, and every single recommendation that you make about products, services, all those things, they know comes from a really genuine and authentic place because you believe in it and you only share things that you believe in, that you use in your everyday life. And you guys, that is the foundation of a social selling business. That is what I teach and work with women on building every single day through my coaching program, the Level Up Academy, and through, of course, like private coaching and all those things. And that is what I'm incredibly passionate about helping you do. So what I would love you to do and what I challenge you to do is take out a piece of paper and figure out what would your content pillars be. Write them down. Maybe you have one, maybe you have 3 or 4. Now, I also want you to look at your personality pillars. What are those pieces that you want to share about your personal life? And you don't need to share everything. This is why we write it down and we be intentional with what it is that we're sharing. Now, I do have a free workbook. If you are working through building your personal brand, I will drop it into the comments below. It's really, really helpful. It'll actually take you through how to kind of start thinking about your personal brand. It will have a section on building out both your content pillars, your personality pillars, plus the content that you can actually start brainstorming that will show up in those places. And then it's actually going to walk you through building out your own product suite, your ideal customer, and a lot of other important elements that are critical in building a personal brand. And I'm actually going to talk about those inside the next video as well. I'm going to walk you through how to build out a product suite, why you want to build out a product suite from the things that you sell so that you're not selling everything under the sun. And how to start thinking about like, who is it that I'm selling to and how do I speak directly to them so that I'm like solving their problems, serving their needs, and growing a whole new audience of people that love what it is I'm sharing, what it is I'm selling. You guys, building a personal brand is so important inside a social selling business. It is one of those pieces that many, many people miss on their their quest to sell, sell, sell. But let me tell you, a personal brand will be your vehicle to massive amounts of sales and a very sustainable business. All right, you guys, make sure you check out the next video where I walk you through how to build out a product suite, how to figure out who your ideal customer is, and really how to like go full circle on building this personal brand.